get into any other type of thing, you go to London.
Yeah.
Oh,
It helps
if
that
you want to get
BBC's
into
just
drag,
like
you go
right
to
there.
Manchester. Hmm.
If you wanna what?
If you want to get into drag, you go to Manchester. That's like the biggest sort of community for that sort of thing.
Oh, I gotta remember that.
Yeah, so like the drag scene's pretty big in Manchester, probably because that's where the biggest gay scene is. Not
Yeah.
saying drag artists are gay, because lots of them aren't, but it tends to be more enjoyed by that group.
Although I
Which
heard
I
the
enjoy
thing's not too
myself.
bad in London
I
and
find it quite
Essex.
funny. Pardon?
Although I heard it's not too bad in London and Essex.
Oh no. To be fair, the London and Essex scene is a lot safer.
Oh, I'll be right back. I need to get my coffee.
Who goes there?
Look,
Oh my god.
I've made it.
You're still alive, mate.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, we threw an internet funeral and everything for you.
Oh, really?
No.
I was about to say, yeah, I've just been like pretty busy. Family coming in and out. My brother got married, which is like, shit, okay. Bit last second.
That's nice.
Well,
Congratulations.
not really. He gave me like 3 days notice, like, oh hey, I'm getting married. Come to this place.
Oh, if it makes you feel better, my Mormon brother only gave me a month's notice.
That is pretty short, yeah.
Your mic sounds a lot better, though. I don't know what you did, but nice.
God knows. Just better, I guess.
Yeah, you sound nice, clear, and loud. That's good. It's good. So, once Jake comes back, we're gonna start. Ultimately, Dan, you would be there because on the last session, the two people that opened the portal would have found you and released you, and you will be tagging along with the group into going to the other world, since you didn't want to stay behind ultimately there. 'Cause I don't know if you managed to listen to the story, but in that world, ultimately humanity is going to end up disappearing, whether you're going to get killed or you're gonna die sooner or later, but there's no humans reproducing anymore, so that's that.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, you guys managed to go to another universe, I guess. In the multiverse, you went to another world, and you managed to gather all the equipment and items you needed. Which it was funny because last session, Paul, you managed to kill a guard Rottweiler dog with the with the
My
rods.
character won a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys managed to have that portal open, and when it opened, all of you crossed. However, one of the brothers that are the scientists disappeared because he has alternate plans for that timeline. Ultimately, he was always talking about how he wanted to serve the Almighty. He said something about Cthulhu, and ultimately nobody would know necessarily at that point what Cthulhu is. But he eventually disappeared and ran away and he ran away a box, one of those boxes that you guys helped create. Ultimately, you guys created two. And let me see, what were the name of these guys? I think one was Ronald, and the other one
McDonald.
was
Jacob. Ronald and Jacob.
Yeah. So Jacob ran away with one of those boxes, and he's able to open a portal anywhere now. A portal anywhere to another universe. Ultimately, the universes are random. You guys, every time you open a universe, you will have to roll the dice to see where you end up going.
Okay. Question, can we choose not to go through the portal once it's opened?
We already have
Well, you already did.
gone through it.
No, I'm talking about if we go through another one.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can do whatever you
yeah.
want.
Who said we can't just stay here? It's like,
You-
as long as it's not trying to kill us.
You can definitely stay there. Ronald did warn you that in that world now there might be, because nobody knows yet for sure, but there might be two versions of you. Of each one of you, which ultimately, obviously, you are one of those versions, and the other version may or may not necessarily be better or worse in life than you are at now.
Well, Tommy Smiles has always been told to go fuck himself. I think he'll go do it now.
So
Hey.
you may end up finding out that your clone, well, not clone, but the other you, which ultimately is not necessarily going to be controlled by you, but the other you may be in a worse position than you are, or in a better position in life than you are, or maybe a criminal, or maybe the president of the United States. Who knows? Really.
Oh God, could you imagine a Mackie president?
However,
Hey,
you were told to be careful because there are two possible scenarios. The number one scenario is that you end up meeting your other you, and ultimately that causes a dimensional cataclysm, and what happens is it destroys the whole fabric of the universe and everything gets destroyed. Or B, that you may be able to be around your other you without necessarily mixing with the other person, or anything bad happening. However, if that is the case, there is a good chance that every time one of your clones dies, or I shouldn't say one of your clones, but one of the other yous dies, that you may be getting stronger, smarter, better, because there's less of you to share your essence with. So there's really no.
I'll straight up state we go around killing them. If we kill ourselves, we just get better and better until we're at 100 for everything.
So ultimately, up to this point,
rules.
nothing is very clear. But yeah, that's
I
what's
like the
going on
Highlander
so far.
rules.
There we go. I've got my character.
All right. So
Philip
what character are you
Chinchilla.
using, Dan?
Philip Chinchilla Holmes. Chinchilla is his nickname, and his full name is Philip Holmes. He's called Chinchilla because he's short, and he's a pirate.
Oh, that's
Sure.
funny.
Is he
Wow.
super soft to touch?
Hmm?
That's
Is he
awesome.
super soft to touch?
Oh.
What the fuck?
And take dust baths.
I guess, but like, it's more of a height.
Chinchilla's are super soft.
Yeah.
I just went for it because it's small and highly social.
Yeah, you don't want to be called Philip Rat Holmes. That just doesn't sound right.
All right.
No,
So
I get
That's
it.
something
I
very
get it.
I get it as well.
all right.
So
So you
get
guys.
into the character of Tommy.
All right. So you guys arrive to this place. Once you arrive, you know that the one of these twin guys just disappeared. You know that he has, some ulterior motives, but not necessarily. I mean, he hasn't done really anything extremely bad that you know yet, and therefore you may or may not necessarily pay a lot of attention to the fact that he just took off running with one of those portal devices. Um, Ronald's particularly worried, but ultimately nothing you can do, and you guys are now in a brand new world. So, what would you guys like to do?
Newspaper? Find
Yeah.
a newspaper?
Okay.
Try and work out what the fuck's going on with this world?
All right. You find a newspaper where, it tells you that it's the same date from where you come from. The name of the month you don't necessarily recognize it. It seems that months over here are called something different, and that kind of throws you off. But ultimately, the date will coincide to the same date that you come. So whatever the name of the month is, you know that in your mind it will be that month. And in this world, you have different political parties too. There's, the newspaper talks about how the King of the United States has started another parade. In that so far it is the 20th day of the parades and the games, and how in every single city they are setting up games for people to go, and there's like a stadium where people just go and watches the games. And on these games, there's an image of people fighting, sort of like gladiators type fighting of sorts.
I'm already liking this world a lot more.
This world sounds idyllic.
Sounds like a what?
This world sounds clutch.
Yeah. So
looking around, do I see anything in particular? Is there like anything
no. Ultimately,
over-
you arrive at you're in the sewers where you just arrived. You find a newspaper on the floor, and that's where you read that from. Ultimately, yep. Ultimately, if
should we
you
get out
decide
the
to come out of the sewers, that's when you're probably gonna find different things.
Should we just be sewer people, guys? Just live in the sewers.
Just live in the sewers for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you can do that.
Let's be.
I don't know what you're saying. You broke up. Hello? Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I don't know what happened to Paul, but he broke up. All right. So what do you guys want to do ultimately?
Jake's asking if he remembers if he's a priest.
Okay. Let me reload Discord. Give me just a second.
Yeah. I guess that's a no.
Okay. Now I can hear you, Jake. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you can remember that you were a priest. You haven't lost your memories, so totally.
Alright, then I miss having a Bible and a rosary. So
Should we just play Sim Sewers, guys?
So what are you gonna do? Stay in the sewers all the time? Is that what you're saying?
No.
So,
We should
the campaign,
probably
we just live in the sewers forever.
Yeah.
Well,
you too,
ultimately,
I miss working at the church.
Ronald tells you
even know
whatever
if
we
this
do
world
in
has a
this
church.
world, we need to be very careful as to we definitely should not be here because this is not our world. So we don't want to go changing things around that may affect other people.
Let's start a revolution, like
But-
good Americans do.
But he does say, and he warns you that in this world, things and rules may not necessarily be the same as in our world. So it may be very easy for you to get in trouble doing certain things that for you may be totally normal.
All right, nobody stick their thumbs up at anybody.
Nobody bite your thumb.
Well, that's always its own thing.
So somebody
Yeah.
on the street, you know, you hear through the vent on the sewers. Two people on the street, they're kind of talking, and at first it sounds like gibberish, but then you listen a little more, and once you listen a little more, you kind of figured out that it definitely sounds very much like English, but it's a little different English. It's almost like words are being pronounced in a different way, or that they are making them sound in a different way, you know, and you can still understand them, but it's kind of funny how they talk. There goes Jake again.
Okay, what type of way? Like, is it a way like we would understand from our world? Does it sound British? Does it sound African?
I wouldn't say that it sounds like an accent. It sounds more like
Old English.
like if you
English.
say a word but you make it sound you make it sound like, for example, if you say a dog, and instead of saying dog you will say dog or cat, something like that, you know, it would sound like a different, a little bit different. You would still be able to make it, but words, people seem to be having a different way of talking, I guess.
So dialect.
Doing go. Holy shit, they're French.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can go with that. So, what do you guys want to do? Oh well, I'm sorry. And you hear the conversation, and in the conversation you hear that apparently the right now they are going, they're having the tournament, and in the tournament, apparently, based on what you hear, it consists of just people calling out other people and going into this sort of coliseum of sorts, and just battling it out over there. Apparently, anybody you have an issue with, you just call them out and you just fight them, and you know, and you hear this other guy saying, "Wow, I can't believe he's fighting this other guy, and what is he gonna do with all this stuff if he wins? I mean, ultimately, he inherits all his stuff. What is he gonna do with everything? Well, you know, he has some plans. He has some plans for his future and whatnot, and you know, it seems very interesting.
Okay.
That's so far what you hear. Then at the same time, you also hear comments as to, did you see that guy that just that person that just ran out of that building, he looked very strange. He's like, yeah, I wonder if that's normal. What could have happened to him? So I need one of you to roll a 1d3.
Not me.
Okay. Who's gonna roll it?
Okay.
There we go.
There.
All right. Very well. Okay. So so far that's all I'm gonna tell you. If you want to know more, you will need to start venturing out.
Hmm. Since I'm never going to get used to this otherwise, how do the stars look?
How do the stars look?
How do the stars
Yeah.
look? Astronomy check.
In the sewers.
Oh, and the
I'm
sewers.
looking for a grave.
Anytime.
Oh, shit,
It's
how does the
currently
sun
daytime
look?
right
Am I being
now.
blinded?
It's currently daytime. It's currently daytime. However, you seem to be getting the indication that in this world there are. Let me see.
7 moons.
2 suns.
Arizona.
Neither.
2 suns actually. Yep. Two
Holy
two
shit.
different suns.
Whoa.
There seems to be a white sun, which it provides some sort of bluish white type light, and then there seems to be a red sun. In between the both of them, they make about the same color that you're used to in your planet. Same orangey type color, or in your world, I should say.
Since we can obviously see through to something, what are the people dressed like us? Are they dressed differently? Do they look
Well,
like
you are not
white?
necessarily able to see a lot of the people. You just can hear them, and you can definitely see the lighting, what it looks like. But you don't necessarily see a lot of the outside yet.
Okay, boost me up.
If you wanna see, you will have to get out of the sewers and venture out.
So can we not just look through the grates? That's
You can, but the grates are literally above you, and
well, that's why I said boost me up.
right. But
Yeah,
the problem
I
is that
did
you
it
can.
all.
If you look up, directly up, you're looking vertical, so therefore you're seeing the sky.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's one of those kind of graves. Alright.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's a thick grade. Got it.
Can we just leave the sewers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, living here isn't too great an idea.
All right. So
Yeah, I don't
Ronald
know how far our settlement will get.
Ronald
And I
leaves
must
first.
see if I can spread.
Ronald leaves first, and then you guys go right behind him. As you get out, Ronald tells you, "Okay, you guys may want to cover yourselves a little bit. I think we're gonna stick out like sore thumbs over here. Or maybe we will be looked as people that have serious birth defects.
Okay.
And when you look at one of these guys, you notice that everybody in this world has 3 eyes. They have a mouth.
Oh,
Their nose are kind of like cut in half, and each half of the nose is on a separate side of the face. Like one side of I guess your left nostril will be on the left side of your face, and your right nostril is on your right side of the face, and they have this animal ears that are actually more towards the top of the head, not necessarily the side of the head. They have only one arm and two legs. And they seem to be walking somewhat upright, but with the assistance of the one arm that they have.
Well, guys, we're the most beautiful people on Earth.
Hell yeah, there's probably fetishists out there for it. You know, like for
Probably
heterochromes.
makes me the most beautiful man on Earth.
Well, depends on your eyes, I guess.
In my eyes, yeah. In my eyes, I already am, so... Hmm.
We
How
still
the...
need to fit in.
Yeah, how the hell are we gonna do this? Is there a circus about? Can we be freaks?
Nope, there's no circus, and for all you know, people may not even know what the heck a circus is. So,
Hmm. Alien world, in a sense.
Whoa.
Who,
Let's find
who's
things
the
we have
ugly
our
little
opinions
one?
on.
Any of us with deformities anyway?
deformities? Well,
I don't.
I mean, other than what I told you?
Mr. Chinchilla?
I'm short. Sorry, I'm short.
Okay, yeah, that's a deformity for sure, but...
We just need to cover our faces, that's all.
Well, we've all got two arms. They've only got one.
Just
Just put
one
like
of
an
your
extra
arms.
coat over one of your arms.
Hmm.
And don't instinctually use your other arm.
Is there any like rubbish about where, you know, with like, I don't know, like old curtains or anything like that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Oh, my character's shit.
Damn. 3 off. Really?
And at that point, you see this gentleman just walking by. Who says, my, I am deeply sorry for what happened to you fellas. I tell you, I think, obviously in the way that they talk over there, making the words sound different. But I think nature can play sometimes jokes very, very serious. And I cannot even imagine what you guys go through looking like that.
For $10, I'll do whatever you want.
I just curse in Spanish.
Does that charm work? Is he gonna give me $10?
And he says, "Oh, you speak rubbish. I see that you speak rubbish. That's very nice. Yeah, over here, my little 5-year-old nephew, he's learning rubbish right now. They teach it he learns it at school. We use it to talk to our little pet guard iguana.
What? A pet what? Iguana?
Yeah.
So I might be able to.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might be able to call the iguanas.
Does
I don't say this out
King
loud.
of
I just think
iguanas.
that. Yes.
Iguana king.
And as you do that, you notice that there is somebody across the street walking by with an iguana the size of a Komodo dragon on a leash.
Fucking hell.
And the iguanas are actually acting like dogs. You know, they have this sort of bark, which is not necessarily a bark, but it's more like a hiss type thing, and they bark at each other, or they hiss at each other, or they hiss at things, and then you notice that there's a big iguana chasing what it seems to be an overgrown rat that just runs by chasing it.
where can I buy iguana?
The guy says, well, you will only need to go to the adoption center, and I'm sure you can adopt anyone. And you just need your government ID. You just present it. They scan it. And provided that your royal building owner provides the legal rights for you to be able to have such pet in your place of living, then you can have one.
Okay. Are there many other people as hideous as us? Or are we like the first you've seen like this?
No, we have seen in the past some deformities here and there. I mean, you know how nature is. You know, nature likes to play jokes. I mean, especially to those that don't necessarily marry within their family. You know.
Hate those people who date outside their family.
Yeah.
No, they date in their family.
I think
No.
he was not saying that you
So,
can't marry within their family.
I think the way humanity's gone to this point is through mass incest.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Dutch royalty kind of deal.
Yeah, it's been going on for like thousands of years.
Yeah. Like, this is some very, very, very intense inbreeding.
Like, holy shit. Is this-
I tell you what,
I don't know
my
how you can consider it a deformity to have more arms, though. It's
Well,
more useful.
if someone was born with 3 arms, it would be a deformity, wouldn't it?
No, I'd be like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
come on, man, give me my third arm.
Oh
It's,
yeah, it wouldn't be useful, but
the guy
And
says,
anybody
"Look,
born
I,
with
I,
three
I gotta
legs,
tell you,
so,
my cousin Johnny,
Three legs.
he
Yeah.
he decided to marry this girl that apparently she was from a whole other country, and we told him not to do it. You know, ultimately his sister was available, and he could have married her. She was only, he was in line. She was 14 at the time, at her
Oh,
prime.
this isn't counting.
And he decided no, that he wanted to marry the other girl. And when they had their kid had some serious deformities. They ended up having like, I don't know, like 5 fingers on their hands, and it had an arm and a half. I don't know. It was very strange. Thankfully, most of our family has managed to stay within the family, and most people nowadays, with the government requiring people to have at least 2 children, and that way they can keep procreating amongst themselves. It helps things out.
Another question: what's the average lifespan of a person?
Well, everybody lives a different amount of time, but most people over here I want to say this town, has a good lifespan for people. I don't know, probably 25, 30, 35.
Fuck me. I'm 37, man.
Oh wow, you're like a unique
Yeah,
case.
I'm an old one, man. You know.
Says you're like a unique case. Maybe that has a lot to do with the fact that you look so weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I also get some exercises in. Could be the cause of my long lifespan.
Is your family big? Do you have any siblings?
Well, I was son, but I couldn't exactly marry in the family. So
Oh,
unfortunate. But,
that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
yeah, I know. It pains me to bring someone into the world with the same deformities as me. But if he lives as long as me,
Yeah, no, I
Maybe
understand. But he points at you and he says, "Well, if you guys need any extra help, if you see behind that building that is broken in half, right there is where the information center is. You guys can go there and you can definitely get some help, whatever you're looking for." And when you see
There's
the
only one
building
more
that is
question.
broken in half, you see that the building is literally broken in half. We have the building on the side of the building, and both buildings are being used actually. And one building is actually tied, like the half of the building is tied with rope to the original building, and that's how they fixed it.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay. So
One more
other than
question.
the incest,
Do women have the vote?
What are women? He says.
Oh wait.
Anyway.
Do you have both genitalia? Oh wow.
Well, we don't even know that.
What are these women?
Who births the children?
Who births the child for you non-disfit?
Oh, okay. No, nowadays we just have children by blood. We just have these centers in which there's one over there, and he points out, and there's a building that is arching out, which apparently looks like it's almost about to fall down. Um, it's completely arching to the left when you look at it, and it looks super dangerous, like it's super not taken care of. But he says that where people normally goes, and let's say you and your friend over here want to have a baby. Well, provided that you guys are related, of course, since it's got to be legal. Then you go over there and you give him a drop of your blood, and he will give him a drop of his blood, and they will create an embryo for you, and you will have your baby. It's really nice what they did, because we are able to fight most diseases and whatnot. They really did us good when it comes to altering our core.
So how does sex work?
How does what?
I don't think he knows about the birds and the bees, my man.
How does what?
Don't worry about it, old
Yeah.
chap. Don't worry about it.
I thought I thought I heard him asking a question.
Yeah, how does sex work?
Okay.
Give me just a second, guys.
I am not with him.
No, I'm
wonder.
generally interested. Like, this is Paul trying to work this out.
Yeah, first of all, don't worry, old chap. Don't worry. Don't mind my friends.
Well, to be fair,
Well, I am
probably
also
Miles
curious myself.
did fail his keep horniness in check roll, so
Wow.
Yeah.
Only past his childhood at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have to sort himself soon.
The fuck do you mean sort himself?
Well,
Okay, good.
Getting
that
a room.
I got a bit worried there for a second. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I thought you meant like you needed to seek out a place.
All right. So,
Seek out an alleyway.
Yeah.
so what are you guys
That's exactly what
wanting
I
to
need.
do? What are you guys wanting to do?
Should we go to the info center? Because I am very confused about how this world works.
Yeah, let's force Mega to come up with more random shit to come up with for these characters. Come on, guys.
And Ronald
Besides the
says,
biology
we really should be very careful to what we say because we don't know exactly what can happen to us, what is normal and what is not normal.
Oh, true.
Sort itself out. All right. So, what do you guys do?
Well, we know what Tommy's just gotten to do.
What? What is that?
He's gone to sort himself out. He failed his
Oh,
hyena.
that is what you meant. Okay, fuck me.
Yeah. That just happened.
Yeah. Well, at least he went to an alleyway. You know, he's decent.
Yeah, I went to a corner somewhere.
Just don't shake anyone's hands.
So, all right. So
He's got a glove for it.
what's the plan?
He's got a specialized glove for it.
What
He's a
the?
very virile man.
Does
Seriously,
the
what's the
information
punchline?
center? Does the information center at least have extra clothes?
You wouldn't know that. You will have
Is
to go.
that person still there to talk to?
No, the person left.
Of course.
Person gave you the information you needed and said bye.
Whoa.
Adios, muchacho.
We need a state ID so I can get one of these dog iguanas.
That's the number one priority.
Yeah.
We could just steal the dog iguana before, if we have a way to leave.
Oh, but then somebody's lost the dog iguana.
Yeah, but then we've gained the dog iguana.
Yeah, but dude, like, you never want to lose a dog iguana. That's horrid.
The only idea I have is for a different king entirely. So,
Well,
I
there's
don't.
only one king I believe in, and that's a good old King of England.
And so what do you guys do at this point?
I don't know, do you think there's like a
George,
remedial history class we could go to?
Well, let's search the library.
Well, that will be kind of like a library
library.
of sort that you will have
Oh,
to
that's a good
find.
idea.
There we go. That's probably a lot better than drawing suspicion.
But you know, you can probably find the library if you go to the information center.
Well,
you
let's
wouldn't
just
necessarily
do
know
that.
where it is.
Um,
However, I can
we
tell
are
you this.
basically illegal aliens.
I can tell you this. As you look around, you notice how everything looks very, very, very different, and not for the better. Everything looks very dirty. There's garbage everywhere, like stuff thrown on the floor all over the place. The climate
Well,
seems to be a tad different than what you're used to. It's not that humid. Actually, you can't really feel much humidity at all. And that's about it so far. When you look around, you see that most people are living in places that they seem not very well constructed, if anything. If you can imagine a I don't know, somebody building up a wall that has no experience and just winging it, with bricks. That's what everything looks like.
I mean, what can you
We
expect
just-
from a bunch of incest babies?
Dude, if we just build the most basics of shacks, we'll get paid millions for them.
Yeah, but do we have any knowledge? Well, our knowledge of architecture is probably better than these guys. To be fair.
Yeah. See, if I was playing Tommy Engineer, he would be great at this. Tommy Fixes.
Uh,
Information center.
Information
Yeah.
center it is.
All right. So
The only
you
issue is getting identifications. At the moment,
you guys
very
walk
easy to
around
use,
and
Yeah.
And you see different different things. You pass by a park, and there's this huge spider that seems to be chasing around what it seems to look like a squirrel, and it finally catches it and pretty much eats
I
it
was like,
in one bite.
anymore.
It just eats it in one bite, and you just continue
Eats
walking,
what?
and you get to the building. When you get to the building, you look at the building and you see in what kind of condition this building is. I mean, besides the fact that you actually get to see the amount of rope that they used to tie both buildings together, and clearly you see that the other half of the building is just half of the building that fell off, and just somebody managed to somehow push it against the one building, and they ended up using it as two buildings. So you guys walk in, and you just see that there's people just hanging around, whatever. At this time, go ahead and roll spot hidden.
right. By the way, didn't we have a bunch of new joiners not so long ago?
Huh?
Well, last I was gone, you had like a few joiners. They all gone now.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Who?
It's like
What all
that
gone?
on.
What all gone?
It was like a Fallout, whoever the fuck.
So
Never usually leave.
Yeah.
you guys notice, those of you that
Yeah.
pass spot hidden, you notice that Jacob just leaves the building, and he's carrying some sort of book with him, and just leaves the building. Seems to be leaving in a rush. After that, somebody just comes to you and says, "Hi. What do you
Hello?
need? Do you need medical attention? You look like you may need some. You're here for the surgical procedure."
No.
What surgical procedure are you on about, old chap?
Can
To
we just
help
cover
with your
our faces?
deformities?
No, I just want to cover it, that's all.
Cover it? What do you mean, cover it?
Like a mask.
Well, we will have to cover your whole body. I mean, cut all of the hair that you have.
Oh, they don't have hair either.
Yeah,
Oh,
patches of
we don't
hair.
have hair?
Yeah, patches of hair here and there.
Since when?
No, the fucking inbred bastards.
Oh,
Yeah,
we have too much hair, got it.
yeah. Man, incest
How
babies
do you
through and
get,
through.
where's the library?
When's what?
Where is the library?
It's like, what is a library?
where is the place where you house there's these sheets? It's almost called paper, something along those lines. And you write things on.
I'm
Books.
sorry. Are you someone weird?
Do you know what reading is?
Reading?
Yeah. Reading.
Well, we know how to count.
How do
So
you
it's like-
talk? How do you send messages to other people far away?
With screen?
Oh,
Okay.
With screen?
So this Jacob guy was running away with a book.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
That is just, I think, one of the charts. Only the main person in charge of the building has a chart like that because they are able to understand it.
So if we can understand it, does that make us smart?
I don't know. Maybe do you think that there's some sort of medical problem with you that you will need to be tested for such a thing?
No.
I guess it's more like an IQ test, wouldn't it?
We can always test you and see
what.
what's going on with you. Would you like to be tested?
I think it would be best if we just
Try and follow
either we could look at the books or we just follow Jacob.
I mean, let's and then he says, "Okay, give me just a sec," and he just walks back for a moment.
Okay.
I talked to the other two.
And
Should we
at
just-
that point,
So we follow Jacob.
three of these
Yeah.
entities or men or whatever you want to call them, arrive
Oh, puppy.
and says, "Sir, please remain still. You will be participating in the mandated test. Please follow me. Please follow me and show me your markings showing your identification."
Oh shit.
Like they can't be good at running. You know, they said that Meg said they need their arm to assist them to move.
Yeah.
And you see them that they are holding something that looks like a weapon, a very strange thing that you don't know what it is.
Does it look like it's a ranged weapon or a melee weapon?
You have no idea at this point. It looks very strange.
Oh, okay. Right.
Damn it!
Right.
I wish I had
I'm
it.
fucking winging it. Bye, guys.
Wait for me.
Okay. Sir, please, please do not run away. We have an escapee. And give me a second. Hold on. We have an escapee. And
I really wish I had a gun right about now, because I feel like nobody in this world has a gun, probably.
I don't think they would know how it works if they can't even read.
This would be like bringing a gun into a, less than a medieval setting. Fucking caveman setting.
and hold on.
Did we get away?
We'll see. Give me a second. Give me a
That's
second.
the
Give me a
question.
second.
Although,
Next we get
When
into a game
did
of
it
people on
start?
mobility scooters coming.
yeah, but who made those mobility scooters?
The people who can read, probably.
Alright. So let's see. Oh, where's that? Okay, there we go.
There's got to be someone even if it's really shitty stuff, there is still, brick and mortar present here.
Alright, so they're shooting every one of you.
Wait.
They're shooting every one of you.
Have 85.
As
Jesus.
you run out, they're shooting every one of you with the stun gun. Which you
And
can't
can we
really dodge because you're not seeing the attack. You're running away. So they're shooting you on the back.
Okay.
So,
Well, shit.
so you just start twitching on the floor, and the electricity just jolts to your body, and like, sir, we told you not to run out. You need to take the test.
Well, I say, these fucking savages have greater technology than we do.
Please give us your marking so we can get you ID'd.
What? We don't have markings.
So what? You don't have
What's a
markings.
marking?
You're under arrest. And they handcuff you, but their handcuffs have only three parts because it's for the feet and the arm. So they handcuff both your arms and one leg. And
That's really not an issue.
and they say, okay, they take you to the correctional facility.
Okay.
Over there,
They're going to get us for regicide.
over there, another guy comes and says, okay, please follow me. We will have you marked so you can have your identification.
Yeah, but if you don't know what family we're from, how are you gonna ID us?
You will tell us your name. And there's a guy, with a little stick over there doing tattoos. You see, for everybody.
Oh shoot! I just realized they're all of their characters.
And he's just doing tattoos. Not technology. It's just with a stick, some ink, and a rock. He's just doing tattoos for people.
Yeah.
And he's just tattooing numbers on people. Everybody gets a higher number than the number before. Okay, he says. The guy says, okay, please, one of you just sit over there. So who's gonna go first?
Do we get to choose where the tattoo goes?
Somewhere in your arm, they're probably gonna do it.
Oh, okay. What number do I get?
Okay, let's find out.
So this is their social security number kind of deal.
7,107.
I want 69.
I think that's already taken. Imagine. 4464. You two can go first. I'm taking 4466. I like that number.
All right, so
That's a good one.
who's going first? Who's going first?
I signaled to Tony Smiles because he's at least American.
Alright, yeah, Tommy's gonna win.
All right. So you sit down over there, and the guy starts tattooing, and that hurts a lot. Go ahead and roll your Constitution.
But here's what I'm wondering: is America the only place that's fucked up? Is the UK also?
Yeah.
Is Africa also? So I could like bluff and say, "I'm a
Is
UK
Europe
citizen."
okay?
You know?
Wait, it wouldn't be. Wait, is it UK at this time? I forget.
No, right now you don't know what country you are,
Yeah.
if you're in a country. You just know that you just came out of the same sewer that you were. So originally you were in the United States at one point. So, all right. So you guys get your tattoos done, and then they take you to a different area, and the guy goes like, "Okay, please sit over here and take your tests." And you start doing your tests. And everybody roll intelligence, please.
Okay. I meet the benchmark of a pilot. General aviation knowledge, etc. Oh, Tommy smile. Oh.
Tommy's the smartest then.
All right. So all of you ace.
Questions.
All of you ace. All of you ace your tests. So
it's rigged to American history.
So you notice when you're doing your tests that your tests are like super simple, are like, kindergarten type tests. Maybe some simple, first grade to third grade math questions. Like if you have 2 buckets of water and you dump the water on one bucket, how many buckets do you have left? type questions. So you do that, and and you.
Okay, that's year 2 to year 4.
And at that point, they take you, and they're like, "Okay, well, we're gonna get into this bus, and we're gonna take you to a secure facility." So,
great, we're test subjects.
You guys are taken to this prison. However, when you're arriving at the prison, you notice that the gate to the prison is completely broken. There's also a crack. There's also a crack a real big crack on the side of the building of the prison. So it's not very. It doesn't seem like the most secure type place. I will be right back. Just a second.
Do you think we can just tell them it's our time to be released and we can just walk out?
Try like a travel persuade.
Get settled in.
Yeah, I'll try it. So actually, I heard along the grapevine, but we're not even meant to be here. I think someone's talking to me. Doesn't matter. Man, this is such a fucked up place. Oh my god.
I think it was supposed to be the other 2 over there. I mean, the other 3 people that were standing next to us.
I don't know how they have to. So it was like the same year, right?
It was definitely
we assume it's the same year. All of these people developed faster than us. Like, what the fuck? There's got to be some kind of like overlords who's like intentionally forcing people to inbreed.
Well, that would be most likely, but I was going to also say there was a small chance that the civilization used to be more smart and then it just went downhill.
Oh, like it's idiocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, idiocracy. But for some reason we're going to a prison. But it's not a prison it's not like we cannot get out of it easily.
Yeah, it's a shame it's not quite like idiocracy, because then we'd be the smartest men in the world.
Alright. Alright, so you guys arrive and you are signaled to get off the bus and to get in line.
Do we want to try that thing?
What thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's try that thing.
We just asked we just said we weren't actually.
We're not even meant to be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And
just want to see how stupid they are if they fall for that.
the guard says, "What do you mean you're not supposed to be here?
Well,
You
I
are
heard from
chained.
another
You're
guard.
obviously in prison."
No. We were, we were just we got mixed up with another lot.
Yeah.
With
Group
another
next to us
lot?
was supposed to be here.
All the lots that come to prison are for prisoners to stay in prison.
No,
It's my release. day.
I'm not saying we're the people who are meant to be here, but what might the charges be?
Well,
Why are
I
we
think
here?
you're arrested because you are an illegal citizen with deformities showing that you did not comply with the inbreeding laws.
We're virgins.
So our crime is having been born.
I am not in liberty to decide that. That's what the judge charged you with. And you know, go ahead and roll spy hidden.
I fucking love these characters.
You see that? You see that right next to you. There's another line.
Oh, come on, guys.
There is another
You're
line.
making us look bad.
There is another line, and on that line, actually, hold on, what? Fireman? No, sorry, not that guy. I'm trying to use Evan. Okay, Evan, there we go. Spy. Alright, so you see that on the other line, on the side, there's another line that apparently it goes to those, to leaving the jail. There's a line for those people that are leaving jail, like, have done their time and they're ready to leave. And there's a guy over there at the desk, just getting people out.
Why? We're meant to be in that line over there. Can we just head over to that line?
Oh,
Yeah, I think you've mixed us up.
well, are you stupid? If you're leaving, why are you this line? Why are you this line?
We're stupid.
Because one of your fellows, moved us over here for some guiling reason.
Okay, go to that
Sorry,
line.
dumb it down. Some weird reason.
Okay, go to that line, she says.
It's that easy. It's that easy.
Yes.
I love this place.
Oh my god. Oh, imagine if we had guns in this world.
Okay, go to that line. Don't be stupid. Go to that line.
Yeah.
So the
go
main
to the
guard
line.
looks at you and says, what I don't, are you guys leaving?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I need you to sign here. And he
Is
gives
there,
you
like,
this.
signatures
He
next
gives
to
you
it?
this rock. He gives you this strange rock that apparently has a pointy part to it, and it releases some sort of ink or something, and that's what you are required to write with.
What the fuck?
All right, Mickey Mouse.
It's like, okay, just go that way, and that's the exit. And
Cheerio.
he said, wait, we need to take your chains off.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Yes. Good spot, fellow.
And he goes, takes your chains off, and then, okay, now you can go.
Okay.
Cheerio.
Alright, so you guys leave the prison.
Adios.
So you guys leave the prison. Alright, so what do you guys do now?
I think we should just start taking shit. We can live like kings.
We can live like kings. Perhaps we should find, fuck, what was his name?
We still stood.
Jacob.
We still. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we still stick out like sore thumbs.
Well, we've got
We need
IDs
to
now,
cover
so
ourselves.
we're chill.
Yeah.
And if somebody thinks we're a criminal, we can just say, I must have been an accounting error. You see,
Alright.
this actually says 4469, not 4466.
So
Gotta change like the 4s to 9s or something.
somebody's on the radio now. Somebody's got some sort of radio on, or at least what you can imagine is some sort of radio, and they're playing some sort of advertising. This guy is talking. It sounds like he's got an accent, much like you do, advising people that he is recruiting people for his new world army of champions, and how he wants to conquer the world by bringing the Almighty back. And
Whoa.
he's just telling people
Well,
to
that's
join
right.
him, to join him, to end all perversity into the world, and please Almighty Cthulhu back into existence. To meet Jacob, and he's leaving information over there to go meet him.
Well, to be
Nice
fair,
advertising scheme, but I don't think anybody in this world would understand it.
we do need a box. We need one of those portal boxes.
Well,
Yeah,
you
to
do
get
have
out
one
of
box, and Jacob has another.
Oh, we have one.
Yes,
Is it reusable?
yes.
Should we jump into another world?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Leave Jacob to his devices, you know?
It's,
Yeah.
it's
He
not-
could
it's
take
not
over this
anything-
one. Let's go to a normal one.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
sure there's like plenty of different universes Cthulhu's, so, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to a guard and I'm just gonna say, "Can I have your weapon, sir? It was meant to go to me as I left."
Oh yes, we actually just got hired, in fact.
Yeah,
Fresh hires.
extreme success.
He's like, okay, yeah. Here's the weapon.
Tobias Wilson.
Here's the weapon.
Cool. I've got the weapon. What does it do?
It's a device that kind of looks, and it works kind of like a sawed-off shotgun, where you aim it and you press a button and it releases a charge of electricity that stuns the person, and it makes them convulse.
Cool. Thank you very much. Do you have any extra ammo for it? That's also meant to be mine.
No, I don't have extra ammo. Those, he says, what is ammo?
Don't worry about it,
How
old
many
chap.
times can I shoot this before I need a new one?
You don't need a new one. You have that one. That is a new
I
one.
like these.
Just
guys.
leave it,
I
it's
really
fine.
like them.
Okay, can I use mechanical repair to inspect the weapon?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, I succeed.
Yay!
How's this bad boy work?
Alright, so it is a stun gun. It's got some sort of rechargeable battery that it just continues generating its own electricity by moving the gun. So every time you have it in your hand and you move around, whatever, the battery seems to charge itself, and it just continues shooting
Oh, okay.
due to the
So it's a form of dynamo.
yeah, due to the crystals that are inside of the battery. These crystals are from this world. They seem to generate its own charge.
What an
Okay.
interesting world. If only I'd gone for a scientist character. This is very fascinating.
By any chance, should we go and
I'm,
collect another 2 of these for you two?
Yep, we should. Come on, let's just punk a bunch of these guys. Like, they got some kind of fucking gyroscopic dynamo here. Like, this is cool
Wait
as
a
fuck.
minute. Hold up. What if we can I have a really stupid idea. What if we try to find where they have their uniforms?
Well, we're about to leave the universe anyway, so
I don't think
Yeah,
I'd
there's
work,
no need.
strangely enough.
we might as well just
Due
take
to,
a couple guns and.
certain physiological differences.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan?
Oh, but I don't get an iguana that way.
Do you need one? Let's just leave this place.
Let's all get guns
I
before
do
we go.
not need one.
Oh, we do have the gun. If we get guns, we could steal one. There.
Oh, yeah.
Extreme success. Hello there, chap. Could I possibly trouble you for your gun? I'm a new hire, you see.
He says,
Your weapon, whatever.
"You want my weapon?"
Yes, new hire, sir, new hire.
Oh,
They said I'd have to collect it from you.
yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, thanks, old chap.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't want to hold it anymore. It was bothering me.
Yes. They're quite annoying.
These are like the nicest
I
people
shall
in the
go.
world.
It's because they're dumb as rocks.
Extreme success fast talk. Oh, it looks like your gun needs to be repaired. I will take it and get you a new one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you.
Okay, is there any iguanas about? Iguana dogs?
Yeah, the iguana dogs are all over the place. I mean, they just run rampant because they have no control. They change rats and they also change those big spiders that are everywhere.
Does anybody have one on a leash?
Yeah, some
You
people
evil
some
bastards.
people are walking with an iguana on a leash. Some people are actually trying to walk around with a spider on a leash, which is funny because you see them how the spider eventually doesn't want to be on the leash and turns around and jumps on them on their faces and starts attacking them and eventually kills them and end up dead on the side of the side of the sidewalk, and yet everybody just keeps walking by and not doing anything.
I know I said that, but I really want an iguana dog. I'm gonna go up to somebody who's got one on a leash and say,
All right. So somebody just
and
walked
just
by
go,
with an
"Hi,
iguana.
that's you got my iguana there."
It's like, no, this is my iguana. I have it's a baby.
Yeah.
I think you'll find it is his iguana.
Yeah,
You must have
like,
mixed it up at some point.
Oh,
Yeah, we must have mixed it up.
oh, okay,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that
Well,
one right there is yours.
where is my iguana then?
You can see it right there. Just run off from the person who tried to take it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Here, take your iguana. I gotta go get mine. I'm gonna get mine.
Alright, done and dusted,
Thank
boys.
you.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
we
I
got
got
stun
an
guns
iguana
and iguana dogs.
And a dog iguana. The only problem is my character's only isn't good with a gun, but they're good with throwing.
Throwing the stun gun.
I'll just throw the stun gun.
Hey,
No,
I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
using mechanical repair, perhaps you can make some kind of alternative weapon.
Like a shock baton.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've got, there's basically an unlimited power source is what we've got here.
We could charge a city. We're billionaires if we ever get back to a normal place.
If we could replicate this technology.
So I've got like a puppy
Actually,
iguana dog, correct?
you have me.
He said it was a young one. Baby one.
Well, no, you only see
No,
that
haven't
one
seen
right now.
this.
And your iguana is kind of like big, so everybody else with an iguana kind of turns around and walks away because they think your iguana might probably eat their pet. Not even the
Iguanas are
spiders.
vegetarians.
Not even the spiders
So-
mess with you.
Not these ones.
Yeah, these ones are eating spiders.
Oh.
These bad boys are top of the food chain, even against the humans.
Alright, come on, boy. Let's go through a portal.
Actually, then could you like be able to charge an could your character like charge an object that I could chuck at someone? That
Charge
would
it.
be something.
Charge
Possibly.
Oh, you mean like give it an electrical charge or something? Like,
Yeah.
oh, look at this
And then I
massive
could
ball
just
I
chuck
have. Now it's like got power in it. I mean, theoretically, yes.
Nice.
We need like a rubber handle or something.
Yeah.
Go
Don't
rubber
have to.
gloves.
Yeah.
Ooh, rubber gloves. Yeah.
I don't think you want to
Rubber
wear
gloves. Okay.
The insides are fine.
No, I can get my own. I'll buy new
well,
ones.
let's get your. No, it's fine. It's one of them's completely clean. Only one of the gloves gets used.
Yeah, one of them's fine, bud. The left
One of them's
is
for
fine.
investigations,
Oh.
the other's for pleasure. Business and pleasure.
Oh, fair. Oh.
So, okay. So what are you guys doing then?
Well,
Yeah, which portal time.
You know,
Yeah.
I got some weapons and an iguana dog. It's a successful mission.
Yeah, I feel like in this universe it's kind of impossible to find our counterparts as well.
I doubt we
Well,
even
at
have
least
to.
for-
Yeah, they'd be too far gone in this universe if they exist.
my character would still be stuck in Spain.
If Spain exists.
They wouldn't have left. Yeah. Either ways, they're across the pond.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
let's get out of here.
so you get back to you start walking back and you see that that what's his name, Robert. Was Robert his name? I think it was Robert.
Jacob?
Jacob.
Do you mean?
No, Ronald. Sorry, Ronald
Oh, right.
is standing over
Mikey.
there, and he says, "Oh, what have you guys done? You guys shouldn't take advantage like this. Just imagine that if you guys manage to do all this, what my brother Jacob, that has actual bad intentions, is doing in this place. This place is
We
doomed.
already know.
He is planning to release a very bad evil into this world."
Okay, but counterpoint. Not our problem, not our universe.
Also,
Well, we kind
counterpoint,
of
if he's
brought him
stuck
in.
this
We should
universe-
stop him.
Okay, how are we gonna stop them?
I don't know. I figure you guys will figure that one out.
Could we just stop
Aren't you
well,
his brother?
What was that?
Could we just do our own army, like?
I mean, if you guys want to leave, we can leave, but I just hate to see this good people suffer.
Look, to be fair, we've already taken somebody's dog. So, iguana dog. I think we're past making them suffer.
They didn't suffer by losing a dog, but they would
Okay,
suffer
fine.
if-
Yeah, they
Fine,
really
let's
found
go
you
then.
one anyway.
He says, "Okay, fine, let's go. I hope we don't end up regretting this."
Okay,
So-
okay, you're his brother. Do you have any way to stop him?
I don't have any way to stop him. I don't know. I don't know
Alright.
what he's planning to do. All I know is that he said that since he was a kid, he's been reading these very strange books about this science fiction creatures. I always told him that this was science fiction, but he continued refusing to believe me and to accept the truth. So
No,
ultimately,
Some of
We've
Lovecraft's
literally
works.
gone into another universe.
Yeah, I mean, I think I believe anything at this point, to be honest.
So ultimately, if you guys are really adamant into leaving this place and you don't think that that's going to be a big deal, we can go somewhere else. I don't.
Like,
Do you not want to save your brother? Like,
Well, I can't really save who doesn't want to be saved. If he doesn't want to come with us, I mean, I think he made it very clear that he doesn't want to stay with us the moment that he just ran away. He didn't ask for our help. He did ask me for help back in the day, and I told him no.
The radio, he was on the radio and he said he wanted to start an army to conquer the world.
Does it sound like he wants to be saved? Does it sound like he wants to be saved to you?
No, he just wants to summon Cthulhu. That's all.
You know,
He
this guy's
doesn't care
taking the
about
bounty
an
of his
army. He just
brother a
wants
lot better than I thought.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? He
Do we
said.
even have any
We
obligation
just-
here? Like, he's taking this way better than I thought he would.
Then
He's just like, yeah.
Seemed to care that his brother's planning to start an army to raise
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
He seemed more
however,
concerned about the universe, his brother.
okay, the question I have is, his brother has the other one, so he can still go to different worlds, right?
Oh, he could be like a destroyer of universes.
Yeah, so we
So-
just keep jumping one in front of him.
No, I'd say, let's face him here. The only thing we really need to do is take the other portal. Take that from him. He can take over this world, we don't care, and leave him here. It's his fault for what he does to this universe, but he won't affect all the others.
No, if he was smart enough to build one, he can probably build another.
Oh, he built it. Okay, I'm getting a bit more of a grasp of what's happened here.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So, like, like, it's either killing him or, no offense to your brother, buddy, but it's either killing him or we let this world to him.
Yeah, there's not really any other two ways about it. If he does start summoning this Cthulhu thing, in other universes, he could just like pop. Keep going. So, I mean, you know,
So
if we are going to stop him,
yeah,
gotta
so
kill
we
the fucker.
stay a world, like, because it's randomized, I believe. We either stay a world in front of him. If he joins our world, we just change worlds. And to be fair, I don't mind if you two stay near me. Wink. Oh, cool. Succeed.
That's a power roll.
Alright, Philip's not charmed. Father, maybe a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, since that vow of abstinence, you know,
I'm looking
that
pretty
was the
good.
straw that broke the camel's back, right?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I am the most attractive thing on this planet right now.
Oh, true. I meant the 10-kilogram weight that
Yes.
broke the camel's back.
Like I'm trying to think, like, what's your attractiveness, Chinchilla? Appearance?
60.
Yeah, so I am just the most attractive thing.
The most attractive. What is your appearance, Richard?
70.
Jesus.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
Good skill.
I'm like, I don't know where Mackie is, but I'm at 55.
Well, let's see. Mackie is at appearance 30. Which, mind you, that in this world that you're in, due to the fact that everybody are like, you know, the way they are, Mackie will be at like a 5. So all of you will take at least a 25-point decrease.
By their standards, yeah.
So my standard
Yeah.
is 95.
No,
So you're
by
like
their
on a
standard,
midpoint
because
between-
you don't have a split nose.
You know what? Minus 25 still ain't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, a minus 25 for like an average bloke, near enough.
Yeah, 45, like, still not bad.
But like by regular
Oh,
standards, you're like
man.
on that comfortable middle ground between being one of the most beautiful people in the world and being an average bloke.
Yeah, you're kind of like that
Yeah.
tragically flawed, but still, yeah.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Right. It's absolutely amazing.
Alright, so what's the plan?
Anyways, so do we
Right,
just
we should
kill his
probably,
brother?
yeah, what is Ronald's response? Can we kill his brother? Like,
Well, you know,
Either we kill.
Ronald says,
Yeah,
I will
forever.
prefer Jacob not to be killed. I mean, ultimately, we just need to stop him. Maybe we can take his box away, or maybe
Well, yeah,
I mean,
Well, yeah,
ultimately,
but
if
you
push
create-
comes to shove and he doesn't want to stop,
Wait.
we will have to kill him. But at this point in time, we should try just to stop him instead of killing him.
well, yeah, but
Does
you-
his brother
you-
know how to make it though? Who was the brains
Yeah.
behind making it?
Both of them.
So yeah,
Uh-huh.
he knows how to make it.
yeah.
So taking away his.
Or
book
is it
doesn't-
like, unless they had to both, like,
Yeah,
put
both
their
of them
minds
need
together
to. Both
make
of
it?
them they have a part into making it, meaning that now one of them can create the whole thing. They may be able to
Oh,
repair
no.
it, but they cannot make it because they one of them knows some of it and the other one knows the other part.
Alright, let's stun shotgun everyone, steal the box, and get the fuck out.
Steal box, yeah. Just
Yeah.
steal this box, we take off. Done.
Okay.
He can keep this world. We can save all the others.
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want to.
So at this point in time,
It's not much of a life for these guys anyway, is it?
At this point in time, you see that there is a cart that stops. It looks like it's got bars, and there's a bunch of people that just come out with those same batons, and they say, "You need to come with us. Our dearest leader, President Jacob, demands that you come with us right now."
So,
Is there any way you could elaborate on this?
He is requiring your visitation.
Rather eloquent for an inbred. I can't come up with an insult word other than inbred.
we are going, but we like walking.
No, please get in the car. We will take you to the King's Palace where he lives.
We've got a car around the corner we're gonna take, okay?
No, we are required to take you to make sure that you come with us. You will not
Who
be
has
harmed.
such power?
You will.
Does it give you any idea of why?
You will
He
not be
promises?
harmed, but you need to come with us.
Nobody's gonna shoot this guy.
Well,
Yeah.
How many of them are
go ahead and roll a
Yeah.
1d20. Dan.
Alright. I'll roll it.
You better roll a 1.
Come on,
Yeah.
3.
Oh, 3.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you kill them, you won't know where they're at.
Is this where our boy's gonna be?
Yeah, we were planning to go there anyway.
Yeah, sure. Let's go along. They're not gonna take our weapons, are they?
Okay. He says, "Okay, well, just get on and I'll start driving."
Yep. You get on that, old chap.
And
Okay.
they get on, and you get on, and they start going, and they head on to the place. And
By
you
the
see
way,
that they
what
get to an
are you
area
doing?
where there's a big palace, and this palace is actually built out of different houses that apparently instead of actually building one place, they took parts from different houses and they built it. They built this palace of sorts. You see that there's different types of architectures. Walls look completely different from the others. Um, Things look like they're glued, and actually, on some parts of the house, they seem to be stuck with duct tape or some sort of glue and something that looks like a tape of sorts. Um, it's like, okay, well, here we are. Please uh, get out of the cart. And and as soon as you guys get out of the cart, you see that there's these people that come out. It's like, and Jacob comes out too. He doesn't have the box on him. Like, fellas, I am so glad to see you guys made it in such a perfect and wonderful place as this.
Well, this place filled with inbred idiots.
I like it. I got an iguana dog.
He said, whoa, 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 there's no need to insult the fine citizens of this world. I mean, ultimately.
So what are you planning to do here, mate?
Oh, I'm just gonna have a little fun. I just wanna summon what I think is an actual deity, come over here, and ultimately, wipe this whole place clean. Maybe give life a new chance to take on, and maybe this time around, actually succeed, not into creating inbred idiots.
Okay, so how are you going to convince this deity to do what you want it to?
Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it to luck, I guess.
Question.
Right.
Did you keep your box?
I do have my box.
That's good. That's good. Do you know where you put it?
I do know very well exactly where it is, but you don't need to know because I have a feeling that if you don't agree with my plan, that you may want to leave me stranded here. And I have a feeling that my nice little brother may or may not have had a plan with an idea like that.
So let me get this straight. Your plan, what is your plan here? So you're going to, like, go across the infinite universes and just wipe the slate clean on places you don't agree with, using whatever this deity thing is all about is?
Actually, that's not such a bad idea. I mean, I was just going to do it over here, but, that's not so bad. I can always go there, check the place out, come back, maybe bring the stuff with me, and yeah, it sounds cool. Maybe somebody pissed me
But
off.
that wasn't your original plan.
Well, no, I first started thinking about, wiping this place off, but now actually, I like your idea. You're a mean guy. You're a very you have some darkness in you.
Stun gun?
I like you.
A darkness. I mean, that was just kind of an assumption. Okay.
It's like
Yeah, nobody commenting on Tommy Smile's extreme success of the stun gun.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on. What about the stun gun?
Points.
Tommy Smiles, stun gun. Where? What? Oh, handgun over there.
Just a
And
gun roll.
I'm assuming that you're shooting Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you shoot
With the
the
stun
electricity to him, you see how the electricity just goes like bzz, 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 and it goes down through his leg, and it just disperses to the ground. And he looks at you and says, you know, I built this box. It works with electricity and it's capable of creating portals to go to different places. And you think that I am not going to be able to figure it out how to wear something that insulates me from simple electricity?
Well, how about this?
What do you
Throw
Oh my god.
And he says, okay, well,
How's he gonna block the throw?
you hit him you hit him with it on the chest. And he says, really? This is what we get to right now? And they are dumb and you're throwing a baton at me? Okay.
Like that hurts like a bitch.
I was actually trying to. I was bringing you here because I thought that you were smart enough to join me, and for us to have some fun, we would just summon deity, then go to other worlds, check the places out. Maybe, I have an idea. I am pretty sure that there may be one universe.
Activate the portal.
There might be one universe that may control all the universes. There may be like a first universe. Maybe I just gotta go there and just destroy everything there. I'm gonna start looking into that. He says, maybe I don't have to destroy all the other universe I don't agree with. Maybe I can just destroy one and have everything destroyed. In the meantime, I'm going to have this nice gentleman, since I already know that you don't share my affinity for having fun, escort you back where you came from.
I gave you the good idea. Like,
yeah, but obviously you guys attacked me with a baton, so...
Well, I've done nothing of the sort, my friend.
Oh, okay. So what is it that you want to do then?
He hasn't.
Well, as I've already given you one idea, I assume I'll be the ideas guy. We'll just cruise along.
You wouldn't dare.
And Ronald says, are you seriously suggesting to side with my brother and bring this kind of destruction to the universe?
As long as we can do some general aviation over every universe we visit, I care not.
It's like, you don't see what he's about to do? He's about to kill everybody, and then he just wants to kill all the worlds? Where are we going to go afterwards?
Well, not all the worlds, just all the ones filled with incestuous,
So it's okay for him to play God? He gets to decide what he wants to keep and what he doesn't?
To be fair, do you have a way to kill him? No, we might as well just leave.
Oh, that's first thing.
To be fair, either way, he's going to do this.
Well, not if we stop him.
How many guards are surrounding us right now?
Not if we stop him, he says.
How many guards are here?
Don't know where his box
let's see.
is.
Well, right now you're in the King's Palace, which is the equal to the White House. 10 guards.
Okay, 10 guards.
Well, maybe you just let me and Ronald go.
Come on then, chap.
Wait, what about me?
I pull out the fisticuffs and fucking...
I thought you were trying to say you were siding with them.
Who did you?
I'm hitting.
Who did you hit?
What's Jacob? I'm hitting Jacob.
Okay, you're hitting Jacob. Alright.
Come on, chap.
Yeah.
You think I can't get into a scrape?
It's like, you really are going? You
That's
really
like-
want to do this? I thought we had a good thing going on.
He sucker punched him.
We did
Thought
have a good thing.
we had a good thing going on, and you see that all 10 guards grab their batons
I'm really
aim
sorry, old chap. It's just your brother, I gotta keep up appearances. Come on.
aiming at you, and give me a second. Hold on. Oh, man, I can't really get this thing. Okay.
Shit.
Okay, there we go.
Mr. Chinchilla, you might be a brawler, but maybe now was not the time.
Well, every day is the time for a brawl.
We all
Although he's not
whenever
the best
we hit the
brawler.
fight, we need a crazy Mackie. It's just a fact. Those are the fights which tend to go the best.
We have a crazy Mackie. It's just like not exactly in his right mind at the moment.
Yeah, he's a bit.
Yeah. His soul technically isn't in his body at the moment.
Alright, so the... hold on.
How does Mackie respond?
Okay, there it is. So Mackie says, look, chap, give it up. You know that this is not right, this is not correct. Besides, as much as I would like to bring to every single world a bunch of these guys holding dynamite just to blow them up, but that doesn't mean that we have to kill every single world. And
Just all the Boy Scouts of Americas in every world.
and at this point, the guards attacked what's his name? Let's see, Philip.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
So, do I get to dodge, or is this just...
Do you get one?
Do I get to dodge, or is this all unavoidable?
Yeah, you can dodge this time around. And Jacob says, whoa, stop. We're gonna solve this without violence. Since I already know that you guys don't agree, I'm going to give you a chance to leave. There's no need for this to get bloody. So you can just leave, get back in the cart. They're gonna drive you out and they're gonna let you go. I mean, there wouldn't be much of a point for them to do anything because we know that you will kill them anyway, probably. And then you can just leave.
Question: have you got like any gold you can give us to leave? Like only because like obviously you got all the gold in wherever we are. Can we have a little just in case we need to trade in a different place?
What is it that you're trying to
Wait.
trade?
Well, no, just I failed.
It's a universal currency.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
like,
I'll try it. Extra gold. It's a universal currency. If we're going to be moving universes, whatever canvassing we're doing it would be brilliant if we, weren't broke in every universe we did.
Well, how do you know that every single universe will take gold?
Well, it's just a universal currency, isn't
So you just want gold? Okay, sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
No problem. And you see that some guards just drive a truck full of gold and just bring it to you. And he's like, okay, here you got a whole truck full of gold. We were digging it from we were digging it out of the backyard because turns out that gold over here, he says, is actually not very useful. Over here, the real money is in diamonds. He says.
I see.
But yeah, here you can have all the gold. All right. Our meeting is over.
So the only thing we've gained from this is that we've given him an idea to destroy more universes.
He says, our meeting is over,
So cynical about him.
and I'm going to be leaving. Please see yourselves out.
Okay, should we try and kill him, or are we just leaving?
Oh. There's two things. One is, what if he does find that one place that controls all the other universes? And two...
Oh, it's like a prime universe as well.
Then we'll be phased out of existence, because who gives a shit then?
Alright. Alright, let's get a vote going. It's really just you two. Kill or not kill?
Oh, by the way, I have drive auto 7.
How much?
You have drive auto on 70.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can
I-
grab the vehicle, we can use that as a weapon. An impromptu
Yes.
weapon.
Well, the vehicle is more like a cart, not like a car. It's something that is
Oh.
being pulled by a very strange animal that looks like an oversized rat.
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
to be
Yeah.
fair, I don't have drive oversized rats on 7.
yeah.
Okay.
Plus, it just
yeah.
wouldn't be as effective a weapon. Alright.
Yeah.
Are we going to try and kill this fucker?
To be fair, it's gone very poorly so far, so
Yeah.
should we just...
Well,
Like,
to be
we
fair,
got-
the only
Is
one
there
that's
a
immune
chance
to
they-
electric attacks is him, as far as we know. Like,
Wait.
the guards don't seem to be immune
Can
to
we
the
get
shotguns.
the,
Can you what?
Can I like get the iguana to try to attack this guy?
Why would you get Mr. Pickles to attack anyone?
You've already named him.
Yes, it's Mr. Pickles, my iguana dog.
All right. So what is it that you want to do?
Okay, fine. I think I'm leaning towards leaving.
Yeah, like, we can always try and come back maybe at a later date, but for now,
How
we just
big is the
don't
stun
know
shotgun?
what
Well, you don't have a shotgun.
The stun gun thing that I got.
Oh, the stun gun does a max. It can do a max of depending, obviously, if you're hitting like at the hardest possible, anywhere between 3 to 7 points of damage.
Yeah, but
Okay, so it's like a...
And it leaves you incapacitated for, I want to say, at least 2 rounds.
Okay, so it's quite a fragile weapon.
Yeah. So and if you get hit, even like let's say for example, if you get hit with it, if you dodge it, like you do a clean dodge, that's fine. But if you get hit, you may not necessarily take a lot of damage, but you will just not be able to move.
Hmm.
So.
Alright. I
Let's,
was hoping to flip this over and just use it as a long blunt.
Honestly, dude, like, we've tried fighting him, it happened.
And at that point, there's some guys that come out of the king's palace, holding these bottles, and let's see how many they are.
What in what? Balls?
bottles?
Yeah, bottles.
Bottles. Bottles.
Yeah.
Bottles.
5 guys.
Okay.
5 guys that are holding some bottles with some sort of liquid inside.
What does that
What's in the
liquid
bottles?
do?
But you don't know.
I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, we're asking. What's the
And
bottles?
and Jacob says, "Well, unless you want to find out, I suggest you leave."
You know what?
Let's
We could
go.
fucking
What's in
go
the
with
bottles
it.
is that? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Just get out of here.
I pick up the stun gun I threw and head out.
All right, and we're gonna call it right here.
So we've gained nothing from that. In fact, all we've done is given him the idea to do the worst case scenario.
Hey, we gained 3 stun